Hello my beauties and welcome back to my channel. My sister and I decided to film this video showing you how to use the Argan Smooth Silk Press system. She's been nagging me to use this system ever since I used it on my hair. We started off with her hair which was in pretty bad state. She just hasn't been looking after her hair. Her hair was dry, it's got single strand knots, and she's recovering from a bald patch at the back of her head. Don't ask me how she got it, but she had a bald patch. It's been growing now for the past 2 months and it's growing fine, but yeah, I think she got the bald patch from not taking care of her hair. Now the system comes with enough products for 4 treatments. It's got a shampoo, a mask, a leave-in conditioner, and a pressing system. Now after I shampooed the hair, I like to apply the conditioner using gloves. No, the gloves are not for any other examination. They are for applying the conditioner. I just find that it makes it easier for me to detangle as they just slip nicely on the hair with the conditioner, and it just makes it easier for me. So what I did then is apply the step 2, which is the mask, onto her hair, and then after I apply the step 2 onto her hair, I then worked it to evenly distribute throughout the head. And then how I did this is I started off by sectioning the hair. Well, firstly I distributed the mask all over the hair, and then I sectioned her hair into sections and started to detangle her hair just to make sure that it was thoroughly detangled. You can't blow dry your hair if it's got knots. You'll just cause so much damage and pull off healthy hair. So I split the hair into the different sections, finger detangled the hair, made sure I got rid of all the knots. There was quite a lot of knots because her hair, she holds on to split ends. The last time she cut her hair was 2 years ago when she cut this tapered style. I don't understand. I get confused. But anyway, this is what she does. So I finger detangled, and then I used a wide tooth comb just to comb out all the knots. And then what I also like to do, which just makes it easier for me, especially when I'm working with, like, her hair is quite long except for the bald patch, I like to twist it into sections and leave it like that. This right here, just underneath here, that's where the bald patch was. She just completely lost her hair there, and I don't know why, but anyway, as you can see, the mask has made her hair quite soft and quite easy to work with, and it detangles. It infuses moisture into your hair. It's got hydrolyzed keratin, which is proteins which attach themselves to the hair strand, which protects the hair when you are doing any heat treatment on your hair. So basically work that throughout the hair. Then look how nice and soft her hair was. Look how nice and soft that was. Oh my gosh. She came in here with, I don't know what that was, and now she's going to leave here looking so fly. But yeah, so I worked the conditioner into her hair, and then we left it on her hair for 30 minutes. We used a plastic. We didn't have a shower cap and the cling films for sandwiches for the kids. Really. So we used this plastic and kept it on her hair for 30 minutes. Now, after the 30 minutes was done, unfortunately, the camera didn't zoom in, so you can see how pretty. We tried to zoom in, but didn't zoom in as well, so you can see how nice and soft and defined her curls were. But yeah, the hair was extremely soft after this. It was extremely soft and moisturized. You would never believe it was the same hair. Then I went on to step 3, which is the softening leave-in conditioner. And then I pumped some of that out. I actually always use quite a lot of this. It doesn't weigh down your hair, but I'm just cautious with heat. I'm a natural. I don't do heat. So I pumped that onto her hair and worked it all over her head just before I started to blow dry. This is a heat protectant basically, and it just protects your hair from heat. Natural hair, and I suppose hair that's not natural, protects your hair from heat. So I blow dried her hair using a small brush, and her hair was extremely soft. You can see how nice and soft it was, and it was nice and smooth when I blow dried. We actually trimmed her hair straight after this, I think. Or did I trim it before? I've forgotten. But I blow dried her hair, and it was so soft. It was so incredibly soft. You would never be able to tell that the hair was so dry when she walked in here. Her hair was soft. This is where the bald patch is. If you look very closely, this hair is shorter than the rest of the hair, and she didn't want me to cut her hair to this length because it would have been like a big chop for her. So this is where the bald patch has been growing for the past 2 months. Can you see? But anyway, so I blow dried the hair the whole head, and it was nice and fluffy. I actually liked the fluffy Diana Ross looking hair, but she obviously wanted to have the full treatment, even if I don't know how to silk press. I tried. Look, I tried my best. I'm not the best at silk pressing. It's not something that I did. I'm a natural. I don't do heat treatment, but I tried with the silk press. You'll see at the end. It looks pretty good. It looks very, very good. So yeah, I blow dried her whole head. I blow dried her hair on high heat, and then after I blow dried her hair, we trimmed the ends. We trimmed quite a lot of the ends because a lot of the ends was split, and there was obviously the single strand knots throughout the hair. Look how nice her hair looks. She should have kept this hair like this. There was no need for the flat iron, which for me, I don't know. But her hair was really soft, and it was nice, and it was just divine. You just like melted like butter. Anyway, so this is the next step, which is the silk press system. It looks like a shea butter. It quacks like a shea butter, but it's not. It's some sort of a cream, which is obviously a heat protectant as well, which I evenly distributed throughout her hair so I could start the pressing. Now, had I known how to press, because I was a bit nervous of the heat, so my flat iron wasn't on high heat. I just kept it like on pretty low heat. But obviously, if you're more skilled with a flat iron, it will come out sleek and looking like a relaxer type. I wasn't going for the relaxer type look. So what I did is then put the pressing cream on her hair. And what it did to the hair, actually, it made the hair have such high shine. The hair was really, really shiny, incredibly, incredibly light. It doesn't weigh down your hair so that you look like you've got tons of grease on your hair. No, see my trial there. I did try. It doesn't weigh down your hair at all. It just makes your hair nice and shiny. And yes, I know you can see that it's not the hair burning, it's actually the product burning off. I got a fright when I saw that, and I was like, oh my God. And then I touched the hair, and the hair was fine. I even sprayed a little bit of water afterwards just to make sure it reverted, and it reverted just fine. It went back to its curly natural state. So that was just some of the some of the product burning off there. So anyway, we did that with the hair, and we flat ironed the hair. I tried to flat iron all the hair. It looked really nice. And obviously, if I'd probably had the flat iron on high heat, it would have been nice and sleek and weave looking. But yeah, I just had it on low heat. It just made me more comfortable. But once we finished, the results were I liked the results. The results were amazing. The hair was nice and soft, and it was fluffy. And if you're a natural that doesn't like to wear their hair in its natural state because you just feel it's really difficult to handle, this makes your hair incredibly soft, and it makes your hair smooth. And I feel, and I've had this pressing system done on me twice, I feel it doesn't... if there's no heat damage. Obviously, you've got to use heat with moderation. You can't be heat treating your hair every week with high heat and no heat protectant. That's going to damage your hair. But I think with moderation, the system would be great. The distributors of the system say that you can redo your hair every 2 weeks. So basically, you'd do this kind of thing for... you do this again in 2 weeks' time. So what you do is either wrap your hair at night with pins, and then obviously take it out the next day and keep the style for 2 weeks and style your hair straight for 2 weeks. My sister's hair really turned out quite nice. It was nice. I mean, she hasn't had any heat treatment on her hair. Can you see if you look at the back, did you all see that bald patch growing out there? Yeah, it's growing out, but I still feel she should have just cut it there. If you look properly, you can see the bald patch. She was refusing to toss her hair. I don't know why. I had to coax it out of her, like, toss that hair. They want to see the hair tossing. They want to see the hair moving. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. And thanks for the love. Mwah.